Hello students, welcome to my social studies class. This is Sanchita ma'am here. I hope you all are fit and fine. Today we will learn about the change of seasons. So please open your book page number 5. We were finished rotation and revolution. In your book page number 34, change of seasons are there written. Look at the slide. I have given here one picture of change of seasons. The Earth's tilted axis and the elliptical orbit cause the seasons. Earth is tilted, Earth's axis is tilted, you know. This is the Earth's picture, it is tilted. And this one is called orbit. Previously I have explained you. It is elliptical in shape, that means oval shape. Look, this is like an egg, so it is called the elliptical shape or oval shape. Due to the Earth's tilted axis and the elliptical orbit, the season changes occur. Throughout the year, different parts of the Earth receive the sun's most direct rays. So, when the North Pole tilts towards the sun, it is summer in the northern hemisphere. Look at this picture. In between the orbit, here is the sun. It is the sun. In the summer time, the North Pole is tilted to the sun. It is inclined to the sun. So, northern hemisphere means the upper portion of the globe or the earth. So, the upper portion, that means the northern hemisphere, gets direct sun rays. So, it is summer in the northern hemisphere. And when the south pole tilts towards the sun, it's winter in the northern hemisphere. What does it mean? Look at this picture. Here you can see northern pole. See, it is northern pole. It is not near to the sun, whereas the southern pole, south pole, it is tilted towards the sun. That means southern pole is nearer to the sun. It is inclined to the sun. So here is sun, here is the earth. You can see southern pole is nearer to the sun, whereas northern pole is away from the sun. So the southern hemisphere is getting more sunlight. So it is summer in the southern hemisphere and northern hemisphere is not getting enough sunlight. That means not getting more sunlight. So northern hemisphere is getting winter. Is it clear to you? Based on weather patterns and daylight hours, we have divided the year into 4 broad periods. These periods are called seasons. The 4 main seasons are summer, autumn, number 3 is winter, and number 4 is spring. So there are 4 main seasons. They are summer, autumn, winter, and the spring. Look at this picture. In March and September, the Earth reaches such positions in its orbit that both the hemispheres get nearly equal shares of daylight. In the picture, it is in the month of March and it is in the month of September. Now, in this time, March, both the hemispheres, that means northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, both get nearly equal shares of daylight. Northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere both are getting equal shares of of daylight. In March, northern hemispheres get spring. In the March, in our northern hemisphere, we get spring season, and southern hemisphere gets autumn season. And in September, in northern hemisphere gets autumn and southern hemisphere gets spring. The same thing happened because both the hemispheres are getting the same amount of daylight. That means same amount of sun rays are getting. So they are both the hemispheres get nearly equal shares of daylight. In month of June, here it is there, month of June. In month of June, the northern hemisphere gets more sunlight and heat as it is facing the sun directly. Look at the picture. Northern hemisphere is there. Northern hemisphere is facing the sun. That means northern hemisphere is nearer to the sun and getting more sunlight, whereas southern hemisphere is facing away from the sun. It is not nearer to the sun, so they are not getting enough sunlight from the sun. So northern hemisphere is getting more sunlight. That's why northern hemisphere is getting summertime. The days are longer than the nights. In month of, once again I am telling, in month of June, the northern hemisphere gets more sunlight and heat as it is facing the sun directly. It is summer in the northern hemisphere. The days are longer than the nights. Very important line. The days are longer than the nights when in the summer season. At the same time, that means here, when the earth is here in its orbit, at the same time, the southern hemisphere, that means the southern part. Look at this, look at the globe, look at the earth. This part is south. The southern hemisphere gets less sunlight. You can understand from the picture that southern hemisphere is away from the sun, whereas the northern hemisphere is nearer to the sun. So, southern hemisphere gets less sunlight and heat as it is facing away from the sun. See, southern hemisphere is facing away from the sun. It is winter in the southern hemisphere. The days are shorter than the nights. It is also a very important line. The days are shorter than the nights. In which season? It is in winter season. I think it is clear to you. Always remember, when the which hemisphere is nearer to the sun, that will get more sunlight, and which is not nearer to the sun, that hemisphere is not getting direct sunlight, so there will be cold. And the other side, which is nearer to the sun, that means more sunlight they are getting, they are having hot days. Hot days means summer days. Is it clear to you? In December, we find the reverse situation. December means this picture. In the December, winter is in northern hemisphere. The summer is in southern hemisphere. You can see in the northern hemisphere is away from the sun, whereas the southern hemisphere is nearer to the sun. So in December, we find the reverse situation. Reverse means the opposite situation. The northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun. Look at the picture. Northern hemisphere is tilted away from the sun. It is away from the sun. That means it is not nearer to the sun. So it gets slanting sun rays, not direct sun rays. Slanting sun rays, and the nights grow longer than the days. It is winter here. Because it is not getting direct sun rays, so it is less hot there. Less hot means cold, that means winter in the northern hemisphere. On the other hand, the southern hemisphere gets more sun rays because it is nearer to the sun. Southern hemisphere is tilted to the sun, gets more sun rays during this time. This time means December. In the month of December, the days are longer in the southern hemisphere. Longer days means in the southern hemisphere they are having summer days. So is it clear to you? When the northern hemisphere is getting winter, the southern hemisphere is getting summer. Southern hemisphere is getting summer. Thus, the northern and the southern hemispheres always have opposite seasons. So, you can find out from these pictures how the season changes occur on Earth. In your book, in page number 34, one nice picture is given there. The Earth's movement around the sun and the change of season are there. You can see the picture also from your page number 34 of your book. So this much is today's task. You will read page number 34 and 35 of your book and along with this video. So up to this is today's task. Thank you. Have a nice day.